What's going on, everybody? Welcome on areadev channel, and before starting, as always, let me first sincerely thank you for choosing to spend a bit of your time with me. I really appreciate that, and I promise you that you won't regret it. Our time is valuable, guys, so I'm gonna go straight to the point. Zilliqa. Today we have some major Zilliqa news to talk about. We'll talk about the announcement that Zilliqa's CEO Emery Kumar made and why there will be a price catalyst for ZILs in 2021. I also give my thoughts on timeline when I believe ZIL's price will hit some major milestone. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any important updates on Zilliqa and other altcoins. Before jumping into the news, let's first discuss whether Zilliqa's price explosion, which has broken the previous all-time high at 22 cents, will increase even more or whether the technical signals a downtrend. First of all, looking at the wide time frame, it is important to notice that Zilliqa has rallied more than 280% from the last week of January low at 6 cents here. Of course, it is a huge rally for sure, but not as crazy as other altcoins, which eventually is healthy for the entire project. Now coming to the shorter time frame here, I'm gonna zoom a little bit to see better. We can define one clear price trend. A bullish rising phase here in green from 13 cents to the current price here at 21 cents, which lasted around 1 month, and which we made a new all-time high. Now a resistance level here in pink at 22 cents. I have to admit, guys, that I really like the price pattern of Zilliqa, mainly because of those frequent retracement or consolidation movements here in red. They are necessary and overall healthy for a sustained growth. I always prefer a sustained and gradual rise in price compared to a spike and then a crash. In general, when the price doesn't crash after a rising phase is a good sign, it's a positive. It means that even though there was a lot of selling, most investors are bullish enough to stay in, even if the coin is not going up every single day. Now coming to the main question, guys, do I think that the price will start retracing, or are we ready for a new bullish uptrend move? To answer this question, we have two technical indicators that will help us. The first one is the RSI, or Relative Strength Index, that in this specific case won't help us so much because we are just in the middle. If we take into account all the previous times when the price has gone up over 60 or more better than 70, then it has immediately dropped for a retracement phase. We can see it here, the RSI gone up over 70 and then boom, a retracement one. Here, 70 and then boom, another retracement one, and also here huge spike and then a retracement. Now we are just in the middle. So to just know and discover more about the price future of Zilliqa, we're gonna take a look to the MACD, the second indicator. The MACD over the 4 hours time frame just handed the green or bullish phase. We can take a look down here and it is easy to see this cycling pattern. Zilliqa alternates a bullish phase with a bearish one. For example, we have here a bullish phase, then a retracement one, a bullish, retracement, bullish, and then a retracement. Now we can see that on average, both bullish and bearish cycles last around 3 days. And guess what, guys? We were near the end of the previous one. I've been constantly accumulating more ZIL coins when we have had those short retracement. We are in the middle of a general crypto bull run phase. We have always to keep in mind that, in my opinion, will last until the end of this 2021 at minimum. Yesterday, we have reached the $2 trillion market cap for the entire crypto space, which is huge, but I expect that we could easily reach the $6 trillion market cap or even the $7 trillion market cap by the end of this year. In addition, we have the confirmation that the altcoin phase has just started, since if we take a look to the Bitcoin dominance here, we have just broken the 60% support range here, and we are heading down and down every single day. Now the Bitcoin dominance is currently at 56.62%. Really down, going down, sinking every single day. Really bullish for the altcoin market in general, so for all the altcoin here. Okay, so all the mentioned facts combined with my positive outlook about Zilliqa project explain why I've chosen to dollar cost average in it. especially when we have those retracements. Before explaining those reasons and heading to the major news, guys, let me first remind that these are just my thoughts. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, on hold. Do always your own research and invest only what you can afford to lose. So first thing first, guys, I have to rearrange my price target. And I'm gonna go to my price target at the end of this video, so watch it until the end, because now you are going to discover why I am so bullish based on those news. Zilliqa kind of flies under the radar, okay? But I really have a lot of high hopes for the project, because when I think about the overall landscape of what we are looking at cryptocurrency, we have a lot of cryptocurrency projects that are trying to achieve basically the same thing, which is not the case for Zilliqa, VeChain, which I have discussed in my previous video, and in general all the other altcoins that I will bring to the channel and I will dive into. Okay, so Zilliqa is the first public blockchain platform in the world to successfully utilize sharding as a scaling solution, and it's committed to delivering a scalable and secure platform for developers and enterprises who wish to build a decentralized platform. Zilliqa prides itself of being a very cost-effective blockchain platform, and it leverages those factors to catalyze and transform digital infrastructure across all global communities and industry. Born in the National University of Singapore, Zilliqa was the brainchild of a team of academics, entrepreneurs, and engineers, very much a collective effort, and given the advancement in Zilliqa, we could start seeing a big uptrend in Zill's price. Zilliqa benefits from a pretty significant early mover advantage, so with the launch of their mainnet that happened a couple of years ago in January of 2019, Zilliqa became the very first public blockchain platform in the world to successfully utilize sharding as a scaling solution, and the unique application of sharding allows the blockchain to scale in a linear fashion, which ensures that Zilliqa platform can scale to meet the needs of a growing ecosystem of miners and applications. Before we go into discuss about potential and future developments, let's first take a look at some numbers that we have here today. First thing first, we have ZILSwap total value locked that reached almost $220 million. If ZILSwap was compared to Ethereum DEX, it will rank 6th, just below Bancor. Just think about that. Next, we have a PancakeSwap integration, okay, that was recently announced. ZIL to BNB pool launch has over 3 million worth of Zilliqa, almost 900 million of United States dollar locked in the staking of Zilliqa. Next, we have the burning of the tokens, because Zilliqa network burns almost 200,000 United States dollar per month. That means that it increases the values of the remaining Zilliqa token. And that's absolutely something that I love seeing in a project, because it demonstrates then the team wants to reward even more the holder of that specific coin. If you know the basics of supply and demand, since the maximum supply of ZIL token is fixed to 21 billion, then the token burn process increased the price over time even more. That's absolutely fantastic about Zilliqa team, and it demonstrates that all the teams cares about us. The last important fact about Zilliqa that we currently have here is the stablecoin Singaporean dollar, which is now the third largest tokenized currency in the world, and that coin is powered by Zilliqa. Now guys, let's talk about the first news that is really important in my opinion, and the second one also important, but the first one is really bullish. The Ethereum to Zilliqa bridge. Absolutely important and fundamental for all the entire growth of the ecosystem and also Zill's price. As we can read here, the benefits of Zilliqa bridging with the Poly network, which is actually an Ethereum bridge. Through the Poly network bridge, token holders and developers alike will benefit from Zilliqa's comparatively lower transaction fees. Furthermore, Zilliqa's greater transaction throughput is designed to accommodate even the most complex contracts without diminishing speed, performance, and security. For example, once BTC is converted into ZRC20 token on top of Zilliqa, transferring those representation of Bitcoin will cost pennies compared to the fees that user would have paid had they made the transfer on Bitcoin chain itself. So if you think about it, it's absolutely mind-blowing for the entire Zilliqa crypto space. And with the bridge, developers will also be able to build cross-chain logic in their shell-less smart contracts in order to integrate them with smart contracts on all other supported blockchain. Bullish. Now, what are the dates? As stated by the Zilliqa CEO Henry Kummer, around mid-end Q2 is the current target. We will most likely be pushing out a testnet version for people to try out before the production release. This one, guys, is absolutely bullish for the entire Zilliqa environment, and it will be absolutely a price catalyst for Zilliqa. So the full implementation of the bridge will be somewhere in the end or mid of Q2, which is this quarter. We are currently into it. Now, I speculate that the testnet for the Polyar network Ethereum bridge will arrive somewhere late this month or even the first week of May. But these again are just my speculation based on what I have researched on Twitter, on Reddit, Telegram, and other. Now, guys, if you think about it, Zilliqa is currently flying under the radar. But if a testnet version will be implemented soon, and then with this quarter we'll have the release of the Ethereum to Zilliqa bridge, then the price will absolutely skyrocket, because it's one of the major Zilliqa news which I'm most bullish around. So what I'm doing is just to accumulate as more Zilliqa when the price dip, more and more Zilliqa when the price dip, because we have to be higher of the herd. When the news just came out, it's already too late to jump into. The FOMO will be so high that it will be dangerous to just enter at those highest price level. Another important fact in news is the creation of this Silica Capital. There is a blockchain investment company that invests in next generation fintech, open finance, and decentralized finance solution across the APAC region, with a focus on ASEAN and India. Operating as a permanent capital vehicle, Zilliqa Capital aims to foster the creation of an open interoperable financial network in the APAC region via focused investment in blockchain, retail product and services, as well as traditional fintech startups. In particular, by leveraging its strategic relationship with the blockchain platform Zilliqa, the company will seek to become the central investment hub for the Zilliqa ecosystem and tap into the investment opportunity in Zilliqa thriving ecosystem venture builders. Guys, this is another important fact about Zilliqa, okay? Because I really love to see projects that don't have just short-term vision, but I have a long-term vision. So when I'm holding that specific coin for a long-term investment, I will be rewarded by the team of that coin, because also the team has those long-term investment strategy as myself. I really love those projects which are solid, which are building on solid basis, and not those little cap projects that just go pump and dump every day and are basically useless. I'm always looking into something unique, something that has its own target, and Zilliqa is absolutely one of them. So guys, taking into account all the above mentioned news and also the maximum supply, which is 21 billion of Zilliqa token, which is not so high compared to another one, for example, Cardano, I am absolutely expecting Zilliqa price to go over $1 in this 2021. This is just conservative price target, but I expect to even rise up more than $1.2, $1.3 by the end of this 2021. So guys, if you got value from the video, drop a like below. Don't forget to subscribe so you stay in the loop and don't miss any important altcoin information. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.